of the Science of Do and the Science of Michael Crichton, Dr. Kevin R. Grazier. At the conclusion of the mini-series, we thought we had left this person behind to survive nuclear winter on Caprica. Little did we know that the Cylons had a big plan for him. Tahmoh Penikett, also known as the Agathon. What's up, everybody? Fresh from a disastrous term as president of the Colonials on New Caprica, along with hot and cold running interns, currently leader of a monotheistic cult aboard the Galactica, playing Dr. Gaius Baltar, James Callis.
Hello.
The hard-ass XO of the Battlestar Galactica, who recently found out he was one of the final four, playing Colonel Saul, Tigh, Michael Hogan.
Hello.
A veteran of such films as 1989 Stand and Deliver, for which he received an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor, and also the cult sci-fi hit Blade Runner. Also an accomplished award-winning director of the HBO film Walkout, and you know him as Admiral William Adama, Edward James Olmos. We seem to have misplaced Aaron Douglas somewhere in the last few hours.
What a surprise.
I'm sure he will...
Check the bar.
I'm sure he will saunter in fashionably late, but we're going to start without him because y'all been waiting a while. Here's how this is going to work. I'm going to ask a question of everybody, and then I'm going to alternate. I'll have a question for an individual, and alternate those with questions from you. There are two mics out there, so if you want to ask a question, get up there right now. And here's the all-skate question. What is your favorite moment of the series so far? And we'll start with James.
Thanks. Can somebody else start first? What I think of a favorite... Give us a question, Brand. Yeah, somebody else want to think of a favorite moment while I think of a favorite moment?
I was just thinking how happy I was that he was starting with you.
I had number 6 was my favorite part. Since you say that, I had a little love-in with a beautiful woman named Grace Mark. That was very difficult to do, but I committed.
I had a great time with Gata. That's a spoiler, though. You haven't seen that.
Star Nights.
I think the last moments of the last episode we've seen today, when we see the joyous crew celebrating and we're finally on Earth, and you just know this is not going to end well.
Okay, your turn, James.
Yeah, it's finally my turn. One of the favorite moments I actually had didn't actually end up. What'd you do? There's a Cylon in the machine. It didn't actually end up in the show, finally. It was a point in the show where I was interrogated by Lucy Lawless and Trisha Helfer, and Baltar is trying to get in with the Cylons on the base star, and in that fashion. Excuse me. That's because I play a genius scientist that I can do something.
I make you look really smart.
So I was being interrogated by Lucy and Trisha, and the deal was that Baltar, trying to curry favour with the Cylons, decides that he's going to walk around naked as well. Only Trisha and Lucy didn't know that I was going to be naked. And I really was. I got a phone call from Ron Moore going, "It just can't be on television, James. It just can't be on television." That was one of my favourite moments.
My favorite moment was getting the call from Trisha and Lucy saying, "Don't worry, it was no big thing."
Over here. Okay.
Only kidding, gosh.
Right there.
Hello, 1, 2. Hi, how you guys doing? Well, my question is, for a little while there, the show had a Planet of the Week feel to it. I wanted to know how you guys felt about that, and did it challenge the way you portrayed your characters?
I'm sorry, do you mean it had a weekly feel to it rather than a...
Yeah, for a bit of time there.
More than episodic, meaning connected all together?
Yeah, instead of just a straight story, for a little while it had...
I think the writer should talk about that.
I actually didn't. It had a what of the week feel?
It had it was like weekly kind of a theme show. What I understand, if this is correct, it was always a formula in which there was an A story, which was the story that carried itself from the beginning of the miniseries all the way to the end of the show coming up. There was a B story, which connected maybe 1, 2, or 3 shows at one time, so you could see one of the stories maybe finishing off by the 3rd episode. And there was a C story, which was actually began and ended in that one episode. So the people that were watching the episode and never seen anything in the show could at least follow that one story. That kind of fell away a little bit. We never lost the A story. We never lost the A story. Ladies and gentlemen, from Battlestar comes one of the most prolific actors of all time.
Making his way to the stage.
Making his way through the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jamie Bamber. Aaron Douglas. Sorry, I'm late. So needless to say, I'm glad that the A story was the A story that it was and is, because it really made this experience that we've all gone through over the last 5 years something that we will never forget. And I got to tell you, was I correct in this?
Yeah, there was a high degree of continuity, obviously, in the show from beginning to end, but in around season 3, there was a request from above for a few more standalone episodes, which is why you got the Woman King and things like that. So there was a request to get more standalones. It still has highly content continuous, just not quite as much later on.
I don't think we ever lost the A story, though, which was, the elimination of the human species by our own technology and the trying to find Earth, So that was always there. Good question, though. By the way, will all crew members that are here dressed in uniform please stand up and be recognized? All right. Thank you, crew.